right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Popped him up. Story shading to his right. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Skied into very shallow right. Blackmon is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order. Ready now, Yonder Alonso, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, number 58. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right fielder, number 19.
So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd, and in to bat next the big-time RBI man Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Up next for Colorado,
and that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field, that's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off.
First offering on its way.
The center fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Junior.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bradley on the run. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So stepping in, number 58. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt. They want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now
digging in, J.D. Martinez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And that's in there for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. At strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
So he gets... The swinging strikeout on the changeup, J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a slider, cold strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So it's back to the top of the order. It's the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops it up. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez, set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. A ball and no strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Popped him up. Arenado has a play, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
The first baseman, number 9.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
digging in, Ryan McMahon. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
Ready once again, Ian Desmond. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Here's Mookie Betts. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, number 58. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Devers is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The left fielder, Andrew.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out, and it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from 3rd, 90 feet away. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit, and that'll plate the tying run from 3rd as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. He's set, and the pitch.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys.
Knocked one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than...
And he will get there to make the running play. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Benintendi is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base. Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly.